All right, I am going to hike the Y. I'll explain that. So I live in Springville, Utah, which is just a few miles south of Provo, Utah. Actually, it's right next door. They border each other, but I live several miles, just a few miles away from the mountain where a great big block letter Y sits. It's the Y that represents Brigham Young University. And there is a really good hike that goes from the base of the mountain up to the top of the Y. And I didn't do it at all last year because of how bad my toe hurt, my fused toe. There's been other years I haven't done it because of how bad my back hurts. My back's all fused and my neck is all fused. So, well, saying it's all fused is an exaggeration, but if you've been watching my videos, you know how fused I am. Again, several spots in my neck, several spots in my back, and then the one big toe. I'm trying to be fit. If I can't get or remain fit, I gotta change the name of this channel. I don't want to do that. So this is a hike that I live at about 4,600 feet above sea level. The hike starts at about 5,000, and it's either an 11 or a 1,200 foot incline, zigzagging back and forth, going to the top of the Y. So it's pretty steep, actually. There are some spots that aren't too bad. Most of them are pretty steep, and it's a lot of loose dirt and gravel. And so I'll show that. All kinds of fitness levels of people up there, but I have done it twice. I tried to shoot video the last time I did it, but I had it on the wrong setting and it kept doing time-lapse video, and that's not what I wanted. It messed everything up. So got to redo it. The last time I did it about a minute and 10 seconds quicker than the time before, which neither of those are even close to my best time, but that's okay. Fused toe makes it different. But the good news is it didn't hurt my toe at all. My back is fine, my neck is fine, so just trying to do things to stay fit, even though I'm fused like crazy. There's the Y up on the mountain that I will be hiking to. It takes about 2,300 steps, so about a mile for the hike. For all the bugs on the window, here's a little bit better view of the block Y. So yes, I was saying it's about 22 to 2,300 steps, which for me is a mile. Looks like there's several people up here already. That's usually the case. People like to do it before it gets too hot. I'll take that spot, thank you. All right, there it is. We're gonna stretch out, then we'll start walking, hiking. It's Provo, Utah, down there. Let's see, if you're into college football at all, there's where BYU plays. Even if you're not into college football at all, that's where BYU plays. Salt Lake is about 45 miles up that way, and I live a few miles over that way. By the way, I do have asthma as well. And here we go. You're gonna have to pause that stuff because I'm already timing me, and I don't want to get a worse time than last time. I don't know that I'll beat my time. I didn't fall asleep till about 1 this morning and have been up since 5, which literally is why I'm doing the hike now, because I didn't feel like it. But you got to get up and get going. Every time I come here, I see people in their 80s doing this. Or last time I saw 2 women who had just had babies. They were up here doing it. Oh, and I am just really frustrated with myself right now. I left my hydration drink in the truck. I do have a bottle of water with me, so that's better than nothing. But the other one actually has a little caffeine in it and electrolytes. I have only gone, let's see, a few hundred steps, already breathing heavy. It's just really steep. The camera does not do it any justice on how steep it is. So far, toe, neck, and back feeling fine. Lungs not. Oh boy. Pretty view though, huh? It's worth it. Finally, turn one. The next 3 turns get a lot steeper. I'm already at over 5,200 feet. Oh, over 5,300 feet. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm gonna catch these young ones, maybe. Oh, I will, that's not fair. They have a real little one with them, so. Good parenting there, getting your kids active. There's a little parking lot. Heart rate's at 172. Probably won't get much higher than that. Turn 2. 10 more to go, I think. Really steep part before I get to turn 3. Gets even steeper after that. Heart rate 174. Good morning. Beautiful dogs. Going to turn 4. Again, pretty dang steep. Oh, another steep. Heart rate got to 179. Doing all right though. Butt feel it for sure. Morning again. Morning. This guy does it 2 or 3 times a day. All right, moving a little slower, but I'm taking big steps. Definitely thirsty. My lungs are burning. So I'm feeling it. But the fusions are all good. So, hey, that's a win. And I have a rule. Unless I'm going to pass out from hypoglycemia, which I have, I do not stop. While still steep, the incline is a lot less right here. Going to turn 8, so it feels pretty good. Note that it says not much farther. I'm a grammar geek. It's farther, like they have it, not further. I will discuss it no further with you. But when you're talking about distance, physical distance, it's farther. Just saying.
Oh my gosh. Definitely want to stop and take a break, but too prideful. And I don't feel like I need to, I just feel like I want to. Definitely there's a difference there. I'm tired, but I'm okay. I feel like I'm ahead of time, but I don't really know. This feels like it. So I'm gonna keep going. Oh my gosh. Totally steep part here. Oh. Sometimes I have to walk backwards to rest certain leg muscles. But that's not working. Turn around. And why? This part is brutal. Taking forever to get to this turn. Getting close. Sometimes I get faked out here thinking this is it, but it's not. A couple more steep climbs. Dang it. I'm determined to beat my time. Try to walk or jog. Can't jog. The reward. There's only a couple of us up here. There'll be more coming up, but the view, sitting on the bench in the shade, cool breeze blowing, and I feel accomplished. And by the way, I expect congratulations. I did beat my time, only by 5 seconds. 29 minutes flat, but I still beat it. And I'd been all right if I hadn't beat it. After I said I couldn't jog, I decided to probably sprint. I don't know what you would call it. It felt like a sprint. A fast walk, but I was trying to sprint. About where that lady is now. When I realized I was getting close to my time, I ran right past this little gate here by the first bench. And I thought I was gonna puke. So I have a little box of apple juice with me, which I'm not going to drink because I feel okay. I do intermittent fasting, so I came up here without anything in my stomach. Having left my rehydration drink with a little caffeine. It's not a true energy drink. I don't drink those. I have strong opinions on that. They're garbage. They're toxic. I did have some water, and I don't think I'm going to take my inhaler. I'm trying to train my lungs a little bit. I do have asthma, but I'm feeling all right, shockingly. All right, headed back down. I rested for a few minutes. I usually sit there for 10 minutes, but I gotta get back so I can get to work, actually. Surprised how good that all felt. Definitely feels better going down. However, going down hurts my right knee. I'll get to that in a sec. Yeah, I've got a tendon issue with my right knee that has a lot to do with the limping and so forth caused by my right toe before I got it fused. So going down on these steep grades puts a lot of pressure on the front of my knee, and I definitely feel it. But it's not hurting as bad as it was before the toe fusion. That toe fusion made a lot of things feel better. And even though it feels weird having a stiff toe, I'm used to it now for the most part. So I used to run down this trail as much as I could because I tried to set my best time going up and down, total time. But that caused some of my toe problems, caused that joint to wear out quicker than it would have. So I don't do that anymore. Plus I'm 53. I really don't need to be doing that. Need to suck up a little of that pride and not worry about that so much. The real victory was just getting up and coming up here. Not even that I beat my time by 5 seconds, which again is several minutes slower than my best time. I may never get that again, but I'm putting in the time regardless. Fused and fit, it can happen. So you still can't tell how steep it is, but coming up this part was a beast today. That really was slow going for me. Next year I'm going to do the Utah Summer Games. My 3 older kids participate in that. Sprinters. We're all going to do the javelin as well. I will run the 100-meter dash for my age group, which I'm not sure what that range is, but I'm not looking to win. I'm looking to entertain a little bit of my competitive nature. I need an outlet for that. Plus, I want to see if I can run with a fused toe. I know I can. I just don't know how well. So we'll see. I was going to do it this year, but I didn't feel like my toe was healed well enough to risk that. But my 26-year-old daughter took 3rd in the 100-meter. She's a mom as well. She's only 5'1". Pretty impressive. And my 22-year-old son took 1st in the hurdles. Can't remember if it's like the 110-meter, whatever it was. Super tall hurdles, though. Ridiculous. And he took 2nd in the 100 and the 200. My oldest son, he's also a sprinter, but he's getting over a knee injury, so he didn't run. My son-in-law threw the javelin, placed 4th in that. He's never done it before. We just like to go and do things. And one more little piece of rambling. My youngest son, he turns 20 today. He's a missionary, a full-time missionary. It's a 2-year service endeavor. He's in New York City. He gets home in 3 months. We haven't seen him for 2 years, and his brother, just 2 years older than him, did the same thing in New Jersey. It will be 4 years where they haven't seen each other. So, definitely looking forward to that reunion at the Salt Lake International Airport on Saturday, September 14th. Have my whole family back together again. It'll be awesome, but I'm proud of him for being selfless. We live in a pretty selfish world these days, so the fact that he's gone for 2 years of his time, delaying his education, is cool. As I mentioned, his brother, just older than him, did that in New Jersey, and our oldest son did that in California, as did I back from 1990 to 92. Anyway, this is supposed to be about fusions, but I am a dude of faith, so it all goes together for me. All right, so I just took a good slip a second ago, and those are the kind of things that, I don't want to fall down on my tailbone. I have done that before, even since the neck and back fusion, but all's well. Everything's holding up just fine. By the way, one of these times I'm going to try to do this. Come up, back down, and back up. I won't record that whole thing. That'd be lame, but I will give a report on that when I do it within the next month. By the way, since I mentioned it, that building right there, dead center, that's called the Missionary Training Center. There's a few of those around the world. This is the main one. The missionaries for our faith spend anywhere from 3 weeks to 2 months there. 3 weeks if they're going on a mission where they'll use English. 2 months if they're learning a foreign language. My oldest son spoke Spanish, so he went to a training center in Mexico City. And he's fluent in Spanish now. Sounds like a native Spanish speaker. It's pretty cool. Oh, looked like my kneecap was out. I was just going to show that on the video, but it's not. It kind of slid around, felt a little bit funky. But it's good, fortunately. This wouldn't be a good place to have my knee pop out. And I just about tripped. Dweeb. Anyway. And that's how I used to go down. I really do love the workout going down, though. It engages all kinds of stabilizing muscles. Your abs, your obliques, glutes, the quadriceps. So, yeah, hiking is a great way to get and stay fit. So, if you're fused, at least do the walking. If you got a place to hike, take advantage of it. Just be sure you're fully fused, because every once in a while, like I said, I'll slip on the loose gravel, and I've seen some people take some pretty bad falls, but anyway, gotta find something to do, right? And that's just about a wrap. As soon as I walk through this gate, I hit stop. All right, 52:49. Don't know if you could see that, but I'll have to check to see where that is on my time up and down compared to last time, but the sun's now coming out, so I finished at a perfect time. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna stretch out now. It says I burned 610 calories. Feels like I did. I don't know how accurate that is, but it's probably not too far off. At least a few hundred calories were burned. So I'll stretch out, go clean the video up, see what I'm gonna edit out and leave in and get it posted. Take care of yourselves with your back, neck, and toe fusions. This was an all-in-one video. Kind of need to be, where I've got so many fusions and stuff. So anyway, you definitely can find ways to stay in shape, and it's paramount and essential. That's probably redundant, that you do it. The body needs movement. Your brain needs the movement. Find something. I'm actually gonna go home and lift weights on my lunch break. So I'll probably fall asleep easy tonight. All right, bye now. Yep, there's my drink sitting there waiting for me. Dang it. Man, I love California, but that's not what this is about. I'm going to do a little bit of weightlifting right now. So just probably about a 30-minute weightlifting routine with some dumbbells and a little bit of weight on the bench. Not doing the boxing stuff today. Already got my cardio in for sure. So yeah, I will do some Turkish get-ups and arm curls and triceps and bench press and fly, and then some upright rows. It'll take 30 to 35 minutes, I believe. And that'll be it for the day. I also got to mow the lawn. I think I'm doing that tomorrow. Okay, done. Bye. This is basically my general fitness level right now. I feel pretty good overall. I've got some fitness goals still that I'm trying to hit that I'm a little bit away from. Sorry, brain fog. I haven't eaten yet today. And what time is it? Well, it's actually about 20 after 12. So did the hike. I've been doing some work. I did the workout. Haven't eaten yet, but I gotta go because I'm gonna meet up with some friends and we're having a little lunch meeting. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with this other than this is where I'm at right now. And we got to find reasons to actually get out and do things. You don't have to hike up a steep trail for over a mile. You got to do something though. And with the fused neck in several areas, the fused back in several areas, and the fused big right toe, not to mention all the other surgeries I've had, the 4 on the knee, the 2 ankle, the 3 rotator cuff, so on and so forth. Had them all. Still got to find reasons to get up, get out, and get going. And it can be done. Fusion does not end anything for you. Just a little bit of flexibility, I guess. So good luck with your neck, back, or toe fusions or anything else. And till next time. Bye now. Okay, I keep lying. I keep thinking I'm finished. I'm not. I'm actually on BYU's campus right now. My lunch is with friends who all work here. I work at Utah Valley University. But my toe hurts just walking on the cement here, walking over where we're going to meet. Didn't hurt while I was hiking. Just doesn't make sense. Okay, officially finished. Bye now.